Hello everyone, I'm Keely and this is Voice of a Creative, and today I'm here to show you my 2021 bullet journal flip through. So normally on this channel I show sewing content. That will still continue. I will do videos once a week for that, but I have had a lot of interest in my bullet journaling over on Instagram, and so I thought I'd put together a few videos that I can post on this channel to just let you know what I've been up to show you my different pages and the different materials and things that I am using. So for Christmas I got the Archer and Olive journal from Nikki's supply store. I got this as a gift. Now I used a different book last year, but I really wanted to upgrade to this one this year, just mainly because of the quality of the paper and also all of the other features that so many people talk about so much. So I've got this lovely blue fabric one with this beautiful gold foil detail. It's got the pen holder and the elastic and the little charm and ribbon as well. But I am really pleased with this. I love the colour of it, and so far I've really enjoyed starting to put things together in this journal. So this is more of a flip through because I have already drawn out all of the templates, but as we go through I will talk about some hints and tips and tell you about what materials that I've used. So let's get started. Here is my Archer and Olive A5 journal. I got this from Nikki's supply store. This is the box that it comes in, and then when you open it up, here is your journal. Beautiful blue cover with the gold foil detail and all the other things that you will need. I really like the quality of the paper in this, and it's worked really well for everything I've done so far. But if you are new to bullet journaling, any journal will get you started. The one I used last year was this one, which is from Stationery Island, and I just got it on Amazon, but it worked really well. I used it throughout the whole year as well. So with this one, I wanted to be a bit more decorative. I wanted to have a theme for the year and a theme for each month, and really try and utilise this journal a lot more than I did last year. Last year I did use it almost every day. I started to write to-do lists, which are the things I've achieved that day, but I wanted to use it even more this year, which is why I wanted to do an interesting setup. So at the beginning of the journal, you've got This Book Belongs To, and I just used a brush script to add my name at the front there. And to do that, I just used the brush Tombow pen, this one, and I will link everything I've used down below. I really love the tip on this pen. It's really beautiful to use. I still have to take a lot of time to do my brush script writing, but this pen is beautiful to use. So there's the first page. Now this page introduced my theme for the year, so I went for abstract shapes and florals. I love that as a mix, and I just selected a few different colours that I thought went together because I wanted this journal to be a little bit more colourful. Now I've got quite a few of these pens. These are Zebra Mildliner pens, and you can get them from Nikki's supply store. They've also got them on Amazon, but I think supporting smaller businesses is really great. And they have two tips. You've got your brush tip and you've got a fine tip as well, like more of a felt. And I really love that about them, and they come in some beautiful colours. So this was kind of my colour theme for the year. So I've got a pink in there, I've got a selection of blues and greens and purples, and then the grey just for some other details as well. So with this page, I wrote out the 2021. I added the welcome behind using this Mildliner. I did sketch everything out in pencil first and then work on top, and I have added that to a highlight on my Instagram if you want to see. I drew out all the shapes and then added the floral details. I just looked online and found some floral details that I liked, and then some black abstract shapes as well. What I did to do with the colours for this is I did go over the felt tip colours with colouring pencil just so it had a more flat look, and I used these, which are the Faber-Castell colouring pencils, the polychromals. These are beautiful colouring pencils. They are oil based, they go on smoothly, they build up layers, and I do have the 120 set, but they are absolutely beautiful colouring pencils. I would definitely promote these as the best kind of colouring pencils. So I've worked on top to create this spread, and I really love this. It's colourful, it's got lots of shapes, it's full of hope for the year to come. So then we've got my year at a glance page. Now I didn't do this last year, but I decided to this year because it will help me when I set up my monthly spreads just to have the mini calendars. I printed out these mini calendars and just stuck them in. I will link where I got them from below. It's another YouTuber and I really love the idea of just sticking them in. So again, I've got my year at a glance. I've used my brush script and the floral details and just highlighted the days of the week. Now I used one of these, which again are from Nikki's supply store. They're the Kirarich glitter highlighters, which is incredible. I love the idea of a glitter highlighter. It's awesome. And then I used this Tombow pen again to do the brush script writing. I drew it out in pencil first. Then we've got my goals page. So much the same as the other page, I drew out all of the details first. I coloured them in colouring pencil. I actually started to do the Mildliner first and then go over the top with colouring pencil. I really like the texture of that and all of the little floral details. Goals in brush script yet again, and then I just divided it into my boxes with this really cute line detail, and then what I will do is just write in my goals in each box. Just tasks that will be really easy to complete in the year, but things that I'm focusing on. Then I've got my future log. So this, I think it's important for me to have both the at a glance to just see the year as a whole and this to see the 6 months. So I've added the brush script of the months and the mini calendars. I've assigned a colour to each month as it's like focus colour to keep it nice and in order, and then divided it with the little detail as well to keep it all within the theme. On this page I will highlight when the school holidays are and any important dates. I will write birthdays, events, professional development sessions, any courses that I'm going on, and school holidays in this section here. I do often have quite a few things to write down, so this is going to be the go-to place to do that. So this is almost functions as your calendar, like the one that you would hang on the wall. And then I've got it for the second 6 months. Probably this journal won't last me that long because I started to run out in the other journal and I kept not writing things in there, but I've got the whole year just in case. Then another page which I used loads last year was the books I've read page, and I wanted to jazz it up slightly. So I subscribed to the Neko box, and I will link it down below. It's a Japanese subscription box for stationery, and it came with these stickers, and I thought these were really cute, but I didn't want to use the stickers, so I used them as the inspiration for this page, which I think turned out really well. I'm super pleased with it. So again, I used the glitter highlighter to highlight at the top of the page to add some colour. I used the Tombow brush pen to do the text, and then I used a fine liner pen. I've actually been using this one, which is a uni pin fine line because it's water and fade proof. I do have a selection of other fine line pens which I kind of pass between, but this one's been really nice as a 0.3. And I just added different details and added some washi tape. So I've got this gridded purple washi tape which goes with my colours. Then the green one, which again I kind of paired with this colour. And then this is really cute. I don't know if it will focus here. It's little bunting washi tape. And these are all from Nikki's supply store as well. I had her stationery advent calendar last year, and these were things that came with it. And I cut off little pieces and did a variety of different things and drew the little bulldog clips as well. And then finished off the bottom with lots of detail. And this has 25 spaces. I will probably read more books than 25, but I will just do a second page when I need to. And there should be plenty of space to put the title and the author of the book as well. Next up, we've got TV series and films that I'm watching. So again, I went with the washi tape to make these like little notepad look. TV series, I'm going to write the TV series and then put a series of bubbles according to which season that I'm on. As I complete a season, I will record that, but I will write those all in as a list here. And the same with the films, I'll just write the title of the film in these, and then I'll put a little line divider in between each one. But I thought that turned out really cute as well, and there's lots of space to write, which is also really important for me. Again, I used the same supplies, but I added some pink details onto the flowers using this Mildliner. And then the colouring pencil was all the same as mentioned previously. Then we've got this, which is the meal ideas. Now I actually messed this up a bit because I showed it to my husband and he said, where are you going to put pizza under the potato, rice and pasta? So I'm writing meals by the carb that they contain. So because that's as good a organisation method as anything else. So I used a slightly different font. So what I do to get these fonts is I go on to font, look for a font that I like, and I like the idea of having a more bubble structured font next to the beautiful brush script. So here we've got the meal ideas. I'll just list them below, and then when we're doing our shopping we can have a look and decide what meals we want for the week. So we've got potato meals, rice meals, pasta meals, and then I've put bread meals. And things that will fit under bread meals are like pizza and fajitas. I didn't know where to put fajitas. It didn't really fit here because we don't necessarily have it with rice. So I'm going to put it with bread because you get it, you have a tortilla wrap with it. So, you know, but I like how that page turned out. I like the little emphasis of the pink on the letters and the little highlight that I put on the letters as well. So I'm looking forward to filling that out and then using it well within the year. Next up is this spending page. Now I didn't have this last year, but I do want to keep an eye on the things I'm spending on fabric and other creative supplies because I have quite a few stationery and art subscriptions, and then I do buy fabric for my sewing each month, and so I thought I'd track those things. What I'm going to do is fill out each month with what I've spent. So I've got fabric, creative, beauty and home for each month, just to keep a kind of running total so I'm aware of what I'm spending rather than it getting lost a little bit. And again, I added the details at the bottom the same as I have on the other pages. Then we've got content planning for YouTube, so for my sewing channel and hopefully now for doing some bullet journaling as well as other craft activities. So I made the title quite simple with the content planning. I've got my ideas on this page, and I think on this page will be the dates when I want to put out certain videos. So I might divide it into sewing and other content and put the dates. So my sewing videos go out on a Saturday, so I'll put the dates and what kind of videos I'm looking to put out then, and then suggestions of other content as well. And again, lots of space to write, beautiful little details with the contrast of the abstract and floral theme. Now we're just going to flip to the back of the book because I want to show you what I've put in the back of the book. So I've got my testing materials page on the back page there. I haven't tested too many yet, but that will be for me to test any new pens that I get. And then I've got my grid spacing guide. So I focused on the different things that I would divide it into. So I've got divided it in half and thirds. And then I've been putting a heading at the top. So these grey bits here are to divide it into boxes once you've got the heading in place. I've also got my key, a lot more simplified, but I do still refer to that. And I've put that at the back just because I think it's easier for me to flip to the back. So again, using washi tape and the little notes using my same font. I've also got my address book. There's a few sections here to fill out. There are just a few people that don't really live near to me that I like to send things to, and I'm always looking on my phone for their addresses and getting confused. So I thought if they're all in one place, that would be really good. So I've got just a few spaces to add those in there. And then I've got my birthday card list and other cards. Now this is really important because I make all my birthday cards and Christmas cards, Mother's Day, Father's Day, all of that type of thing. And I want to record all of those there so I can be up to date and know what I'm needing to make. Now I haven't filled out this page yet, which was going to be my things to try, visit and do page. This is what I did to plan my journal. I put little post-its in on every page, and then once I'd completed that page I took the post-it note off. It's just a really easy way to plan out the journal before actually writing on any of the pages. So there we go. There is my bullet journal flip through for the setup of 2021. I'm really looking forward to exploring this and adding more details and doodles, and I will be coming back to you with a flip through of the few January pages very, very soon. So I hope you really enjoyed seeing my bullet journal flip through. I really enjoyed putting this video together, but also putting my bullet journal together. It's a really relaxing process for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please press the thumbs up and subscribe if you want to hear more from me. Goodbye.